The learning intention is just what we're learning and focusing on for that day specifically.
Content learning intention is like what you're meant to focus on, understanding and comprehending for the day, depending on the subject. Like in math, right now we're looking at these things on the graph called asymptotes, I think. And we're meant to really try to understand and comprehend how they affect the graph.
Okay, learning intentions impact my learning because it helps me stay organized and know what I need to learn for the day.
I would say learning intentions is like a goal that you kind of have set for yourself when you enter the classroom. It's like, by the end of this day, I should at least know a little bit of the topic here. Success criteria seems very self-explanatory. This is a checklist of things that you need to basically just check off and say, hey, to know if you've been successful today.
I think success criteria is overall and a whole everything you're covering. For example, in Ms. Hackman's chemistry class, every time we start a new unit, we write down the success criteria. That's like the first thing we write down in our notebooks because it specifically goes over every single thing that we're learning during that unit.
Success criteria is like the little steps in order to get the overall learning and comprehension for the semester. Like in math, we do one for each lesson, and it's just to see how far or how well you think that you have done or comprehended those success criteria. Like in chemistry also, we ranked ourselves by like 1 to 3 and how confident we are in how we feel about the success criteria.
I think the success criteria impacts my learning because it allows me to, it shows me everything I learned basically. Because like I said, at the end of the unit, I go back to that success criteria that I first wrote in the beginning of the unit before I even started learning anything to do with that unit. And I see everything that I learned and everything I was supposed to learn in order to master that unit because of the success criteria.
I think it's also how learning intentions are, where it helps keep me on track, keep me sort of checked in with myself on how I'm actually learning and how well it is actually reaching me, because sometimes I have trouble with that.
If it's all laid out in front of you, A, B, C, this is what we're doing, it's like, oh, it eases you, and I think you can go into a classroom more confident, and being more confident means you're gonna learn better.